let's talk for a second about front end, back end, full stack. What are we talking about here for those that don't know?
The ways I like it to be explained is if you go to a restaurant, you get the menu, that's the user interface, right? And that's what you see when you go to a website, what you're looking at as the user. And then the waiter or waitress that's brought you that, they're the front end, right? You're interacting with the front end, telling them what you want, and then they're going to go back to the back end. It's like sending a request to the back end. The back end is where the data lives, and a lot of processing happens on the servers. So the back end is going to be the kitchen, right? So the chefs, the cooks, they're working in the kitchen to process the request that was brought from the front end, that was brought from the user. And they're going to have to get some data to fulfill that request. So they go into the walk-in refrigerator. That's the database. And then they take that, they process it, they send it out to the front end presents it in a pretty way. So that's back end versus front end. The front end is what you're interacting with. When I'm on a website, that's what I see. Those are the buttons I click. That's the visual part of it. The back end is what processes any request sent. So if I'm on Facebook and I click on my friends, right, my computer is going to send a request back to Facebook's servers. It's going to take my user ID or name or however it's doing that, and it's going to grab all my friends, send that raw data back to the front end. The front end is going to display it in a pretty way for me. So that's the back end and the front end, and both of them combined is full stack. So full stack developer is someone who can they can write the code for both the back end and the front end and combine them.